And once again, he loses to another Nigerian. And of course, he will go away from this experience and probably get better as well. Let's take a look at the fight card once again and the ones that have gone by. Rilwan Oyekola in his debut defeated Jimo Lukman in the National Lightweight Challenge, and it was by a technical knockout in the first round. Justice Matthew Obina beat Cosmos David also by a technical knockout in the third round. That's for the National Super Middleweight Challenge. Rilwan, the real one, Olaide, beat Kane Badmus in a very good fight. And he became the winner. Of course, another National Lightweight Challenge, and it was a unanimous decision. He went all the round. And then the second real one, babyface Babatunde, beating Chijoke, painless in the game, in the National Welterweight title bout. He's now the new champion of Nigeria. It's still to come. And before that, Rashid Abolaji, we told you about it, defeated Ayite. It was a fight we just saw a few minutes ago, and it was by a unanimous decision in all the 10 rounds to retain his West African Boxing Union middleweight title. But we have two big ones coming. Kobero Shadrack up against Olaide Fijabi, African Boxing Union light welterweight title defense. And then, of course, Abdurrahim Ahmed up against Otto Joe Boy Joseph, the main event of the night for the African Boxing Union lightweight title.
It's time to make 10 more people happy by giving out 10 GOtv decoders to assist in picking. Please welcome Fuad Ogusoya and the beautiful Miss Olaide. Mr. Fuad, how are you doing, madam? Please, let's make 10 people very happy tonight. 10. Number 1 is ticket number 2377. Number 2 is ticket number 1640. Number 3, ticket number 2030. Number 4, ticket number 1619. Number 5, ticket number 1620. Number 6, ticket number 2208. Number 7, ticket number 2049. Number 8, ticket number 0181. Number 9, ticket number 0183. And number 10, ticket number 1346. Thank you very much. Enjoy your holidays. I'd like to recognize and welcome Nollywood superstar O.C. Ukeje, the National Vice Chairman of the Nigerian Basketball Federation, Mr. Babatunde Ogunade, Lagos State Sports Commission Chairman, Kweku Tandore, business magnate, Mr. Kola Abiola, you're welcome. Honorable Wale Edu, you're welcome. Uwem, Mr. White, you're welcome.
You're welcome back, and it's still action, boxing action, reaching you from the Landmark Event Center in Victoria Island. Let's take you back to the fight card. And up first was Rilwan Oyekola, who defeated Jimo Lukman, and popularly called Hogan Jimo Jr. And that was for the National Lightweight Challenge, and it was a technical knockout in the first round. And then, of course, Obina Matthew defeated Cosmos David. Rilwan the real deal, the real one Olaide defeated Kane Badmus, and Rilwan Babatunde beating Chijoke Ngige as well. And just gone by was Rashid Afojawori Afolaji up against Ayite. And of course, it was a successful title defense for Afojawori. While we have Kobero Shadrack up against Olaide Fijabi. And main event, Abdurrahim Ahmed from Egypt up against Otto Joseph for the vacant African Boxing Union lightweight title.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is a 12-round vacant African Boxing Union light welterweight title bout. In the red corner, straight out of Tanzania, Shadrack Ignatius Kobero.
There you have it there. One of the three, second of the three international bouts for tonight. The man from Tanzania, Kobero, has got quite a few fights, or in fact the most experienced, one of the most experienced fighters on the night, with 20 fights under his belt. He's got 16 wins, 4 losses, and no draw, and 13 of those 16 wins by knockout. Looks very confident, Shadrack Kobero. 24 years of age, and will be fancying his chances against a very, very formidable fighter.
In the blue corner, representing Nigeria, folk hero, and one of the most amazing boxers of his generation, Olaide, born to fight, Fijabi!
There you have it, another fan favorite right here, popularly called Fijabi, which means born to fight. And you see him with his swag coming out there. And 32 years of age, 7 years older than his opponent, 1.5 meters in height, and he's got a fantastic reach as well. He's an explosive boxer, and currently the West African Boxing Union light welterweight champion.
He's the fans' favorite. They love him. What he brings into the ring. And he's becoming a good pound-for-pound boxer. Shadrack Kobero, of course, 20 years of 20 fights, 16 wins, 4 losses, and 13 of the 16 wins coming via knockouts. Fijabi 9 fights, 9 wins, 5 out of them knockouts.
At 63.5 kilograms. He has had 20 fights, won 16, lost 4, 13 by knockout. Straight out of Tanzania, Shadrack Ignatius Kobero. In the blue corner, representing the Federal Republic of Nigeria, he weighed in at 62.8 kilograms. He has had 9 fights, won all 9, 5 by knockout. Olaide, born to fight, Fijabi! Our judges are from Nigeria, Latif Muiz. From Republic du Benin, Monsieur Adon Bertin. From Nigeria, Shegun Adesoya. Supervisor is Remy Aboderi of Nigeria. And referee is Fred GOtv from Ghana. We'll now rise, ladies and gentlemen, for the national anthems of Tanzania after which we'll take Nigeria. Please, let's rise. First, we take Tanzania. And now, the national anthem of the most populous black nation on the face of the earth. National anthem of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Arise, all compatriots, Nigeria's call obey. And so the nation has risen for this boxer, Olaide Fijabi, is born to fight. That was a very touchy rendition of it.
Yeah, very touchy rendition. And Fijabi sporting a tattoo on his arm.
The penultimate fight of the night, 12 rounds of boxing for the vacant African Boxing Union light welterweight title. Round one. The referee asking the two boxers to go at it. Round one, we're up and running here. And now Fijabi has a good test, this one, against this Tanzanian Shadrack Ignas.
Much younger opponents as well. So we'll be seeing some sort of youthfulness.
Shadrack Kobero, 25, 16 wins, 4 losses, 13 coming via knockouts. Of course, for Fijabi, he's unbeaten in 9 fights, with 5 of them coming via knockouts. Left there coming from the Tanzanian.
You look at their age and you want to say, surprisingly, Fijabi is the lesser in experience compared to Kobero, who has 20 under his belt. And Fijabi just has 9.
Sometimes it depends on how busy the boxer has been. It's since GOtv, inception of GOtv Boxing, that's when boxers like Fijabi became very busy. And that's how he has been able to put 9 fights in his records. If not for GOtv Boxing, then it would have been nowhere.
Yeah, definitely. There's been a lull in professional boxing in Nigeria for quite a while. And GOtv has brought that back to life.
That's how Fonja Warrior became the champion of West Africa.
Both fighters are still testing themselves out. Shadrack looking very busy. Quick boxer, I must say, with his jabs and the way he's following up on Fijabi, who's not really the one to always be on the back foot.
I think Fijabi just trying to test the waters and see what the boxer is made of. Whether it's made of steel. And I think he's done that, and he can now come out to fight. Fijabi has all the advantages in height, in reach. Surprisingly, the Tanzanian weighs better than 63.5 kg. Fijabi 62.8.
Good sportsmanship there by Kobero. Was about to land the punch, which could be a big one, and the bell went and he just had to pull back his hands.
Well, no matter how you look at it, I give that round to the Tanzanian.
I also want to do that. I think he was quite busy, but I don't also think that he connected a lot of his punches. So
yeah, he didn't connect much, but he was very busy.
Yeah, he could be busy, but it all depends on connecting. If somebody throws less punches, connects more, and then you who throws a lot more, there's a good chance he will win that round.
Most times in round ones of most fights, you don't see the punches.
Yeah.
But then the boxer that is busier gets the round.
Well, it's possible. We'll see. Fans can't wait for this one. They're very apprehensive for them to get back into the ring.
Second round of Schedule 12. And there's vacant African Boxing Union light welterweight title bout. Oh, that's a real rough. Good left from the Tanzanian. Sending back Fijabi.
And interestingly, even though he doesn't have a longer reach compared to Fijabi, he's actually using his jabs a lot to distract Fijabi. It's not allowing Fijabi to actually have a clear view.
The eyes of the tiger. Fijabi just watching the man closely.
Fijabi is being creative here. He knows his opponent is a quick fighter, and he's using the step back, you know, dance away from the boxer technique here.
It's been a very interesting fight so far. 2 minutes gone into the round.
Still a lot of energy in both of them. I'd love to see how the fight will pan out by the time we get to midway, if we ever get there. Serious exchanges there by both boxers.
Very serious exchanges.
Good uppercut there, but doesn't connect.
Shadrack has come here not respecting Fijabi in any way. Must have heard a whole lot about him or watched a whole lot of his fights on GOtv Boxing Nights. And so he knows exactly what Fijabi is made of. And so he has come here, studied him very well, and so he knows how to go at him.
He's so much of a difficult target because he's not stable. He's moving his body so quick that it's difficult for you to really find a way to get him. And I think what Fijabi is trying to do is get him on a counter. When he comes out for a punch, you can see there that almost caught him, but luckily for him, it turned out to be a body punch. You see Fijabi using that counter punching technique there.
Going into the third round now. Third round of Schedule 12 of this vacant African Boxing Union light welterweight title fight between the Tanzanian Shadrack and the Nigerian Olaide Fijabi. The fans cheer every punch thrown by Fijabi.
Once again, you see Fijabi trying to go for the counter. Like I said earlier, he knows that Kobero is a very quick boxer.
And most times he's the aggressor.
Yeah. There you see Kobero again, stalking Fijabi across the ring.
And Kobero evading that right hand of Fijabi. He's got a fantastic way of moving his head.
Yeah, it's difficult. Always difficult to actually catch someone who's that quick with his movement. Reminds you of Ken Norton in the days of Muhammad Ali. Always moving his head, tilting it left and right.
And it's always difficult to catch them on the head. Such boxers.
Manages to evade those two left jabs coming from Fijabi. Fijabi connecting with two jabs there. Another one there again. Going for that counter punching, but still can't get Kobero asking him to touch gloves. Fijabi won't have any of it at all.
Every time he tries to give us some sportsmanship, Fijabi, it's never there to accept. That's not good enough for me.
Yeah, I quite agree with you on that one. It's boxing and it's a sport. And you're still you could be friends after the fight. So now the question is, can Kobero keep up with that energy of moving his body all the time? That needs to be seen. And when the energy comes down a bit, will he be able to evade Fijabi, who we know has fantastic combinations?
Well, the last couple of fights we saw Fijabi fight, the style and the speed we saw him in earlier fights were no longer there. Remember his fight against the Ghanaian,
yeah,
Richard?
he had to summon all his wealth of experience
Exactly.
to win that one.
Up till date, many are still doubting that he won it. But I think
because
he
it
won.
was a very close one.
Was very
Some
close.
fans actually were rooting for the Ghanaian.
For Kwabena, yeah.
Kobero.
Fourth round of Schedule 12. This African Boxing Union light welterweight title fight. Title is vacant, so the two boxers are each of them opportunity to become the African champion.
Pendulum seems to have swung. Fijabi is seemingly becoming the aggressor now, and it's connected. Has the energy gone down in Kobero?
He's fighting.
But we can't see that much of that movement, that head movement that we saw very early in the first 3 rounds.
A good one from the Tanzanian. If you have to become the African champion, you have to be the best in Africa. And Fijabi surely is pound for pound in Nigeria. We must count Fijabi among, despite only fighting 9 fights. But it's been fantastic the way he has fought and won those fights.
Fijabi seems to gradually be controlling the fight right now. He's reduced the aggression of Kobero, and he catches him with a good uppercut there. Clashing of the heads there. Kobero saying that looked like an elbow on his head.
You know, he's beginning to get frustrated. Said it was an elbow.
Oh, Fijabi catching him there. Once again, good combinations coming from Fijabi. Those are the combinations he's well known for. Wide swing again coming from Kobero.
Very good combination from Olaide Fijabi that time.
And you can see Fijabi's fans saying that they should, the fans, boxing fans should calm down. That Fijabi is coming through. But they're not the fighters. We're waiting to see because the referee's having discussions
There's
with the bench
confusion there.
of.
There was a signal from the other side. The referee thought he was told that he can't continue, and so he stopped the fight. And then the boxer is confused because he was ready to continue.
Yes, he was ready to continue. And
He was already out in the neutral corner, ready to continue the fight. Whatever happened?
we need to get a clarification on that.
This is unbelievable. A bizarre way of stopping a fight. That's a very bizarre way of stopping a fight. The referee surely not getting something right. The fighter is in no way rocked or unable to come out of his corner. He was out already, first to come out of the corner, got to the neutral corner, ready for the fight, and the referee goes to the center of the ring and waved the fight off. I can't believe it, but we'll get to know exactly what happened. And so Fijabi will become the African champion. But what a way to win an African title. That was the only punches Fijabi landed since the round, and he didn't quite get the Tanzanian in trouble that much to cause a stoppage when he had come out of his corner to continue fighting. It was a misunderstanding, surely. The referee got it all wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the decision. Winner and new African Boxing Union light welterweight champion, Nigeria's Olaide Fijabi.
Clearly,
Technical knockout.
this has been termed a technical knockout. I say referee stops the fight. And it was from the bench, the corner of Kobero. Apparently, he had an elbow to his head during the fight, and his corner decided to stop the fight.
I think the referee took that decision himself. The corner never asked him to stop the fight.
The corner apparently called the referee
To notify him of the elbow and not to stop the fight. Every time I see Fred Gatti officiate a fight, I always notice, I saw him officiate a fight in Ghana just a few weeks back, and he stopped a fight along the way. He thought the boxer thought he was going to end the fight there, and the fight continued.
Of GOtv Boxing.
Just unbelievable way of stopping a fight.
Unbelievable. And it would have been a very interesting spectacle for us to see these two boxers. Given the fans were enjoying the fight, and we were also enjoying the fight. And there you have the belt. A very beautiful belt, I must say. And it's going to be going round the waist of that man. It's going to be going around the waist of Olaide Fijabi in a very awkward manner.
He becomes the national West Africa and African champion. I feel so sorry for the Tanzanian.